Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Real and Raw with Ree. Happy Hump Day. We're on episode 38. So on today's episode, we're going to be discussing what makes someone a good man or a good woman. Grab a glass of your favorite drink and let's get on into it. So before I get into this episode, I realized when I was listening to another podcast that I forgot to tell y'all Happy Valentine's Day. So happy Valentine's Day, even though I'm like a week late. Happy Valentine's Day, y'all. I hope that y'all had an amazing time. Had an amazing weekend, Side Chick Saturdays and whatnot. So I hope that y'all had, I'm joking. Not really, but I'm joking. For the side chicks, I'm serious. But some of you work Wednesday, so I completely get it. Okay, yes, Valentine's Day was Wednesday. But yeah, some of y'all worked on Wednesday, so I get it if you were waiting till the weekend. I wonder how many people got proposed to, because people get proposed to every Valentine's Day. Although I didn't see anything on social media, but I know some people got proposed to. So, congratulations to those of you that did. Or, you finally read those DMs and decided to give the dude a shot just because it was a holiday. Yeah. Don't break up with him. Like, keep it going. But yes, happy Valentine's Day. I hope that all of you had an amazing time. Y'all surprise y'all girl, surprise your man. Yeah. And if you didn't have a Valentine, I can't say like myself because I was somebody's Valentine, so I can't even say that. But if you didn't have a Valentine's for Valentine's Day, that's cool. Treat yourself. That's fine. Go buy you some. Well, it's too late now, but it's too late. Hopefully you bought you some chocolates or whatever, and treated yourself. It's okay. I didn't have a Valentine's last year. I don't think I did, but yeah, treat yourself. It's not that big of a deal. Yeah, what else was I gonna say? And of course we see those posts every year that are like wrap it up or do not have sex because we don't need any more Scorpios. Yes, we do. And I had to remember that I was on Facebook the other day because I had shared the post, and I was about to say make sure that y'all raw dog it, but I was like, girl, you on Facebook. And Facebook, to me, is like for family, so I'm not going to say that up there. But, yeah, I hope y'all raw dog the hell out of each other. Well, yeah. And create them Scorpio babies, honey, because we need plenty. I'm a Scorpio, in case y'all didn't know. Which y'all should know, because y'all should have listened to my first episode, which was the intro, getting to know me. So, yeah, I'm a Scorpio, 1120. Hello, fellow Scorpios. But yes, what I feel like makes someone like a good woman or good man, I feel like if they can love you properly. And I feel like if they take the time to understand your love language, and I said I was going to do an episode about that, like the 5 love languages, what they mean, all of that good stuff. But then I was like, do I really want to do that? But I know some people don't really know what the love languages are. But I feel like it's very important to know and understand what your partner's love language is and what that means to them, because I feel like just because you have a way of loving somebody doesn't mean that is how they want to be loved, if that makes sense. Because I'm a quality time girl. I need your time. So if you feel like buying me gifts is the way to show me that you love me because you love gifting and all of that, thank you for the gifts, but the gifts are not going to make up for the fact that you are barely spending time with me, or I want to live in your skin and you won't let me. Like, I am that kind of girl. Like, if you're my man, I want to be obsessed with my man. Like, I want to smell you. I want to feel you. I want you to leave your clothes with me. Like, I want to steal your clothes. I want to wear them. I would live in your skin if I could. Like, pack me up. Let's go to work together. That's I am a clingy person. I promise I'm not like a stalker or anything like that, but I'm very clingy. Like, I want to be up under my man. And I feel like if I had a man, like, I would be sitting my ass down. Because I'm going to be with my man. And of course, if he want his time, that's cool. But, come back over here so I can love on you. But yeah, like, I would cuddle every night, stuff like that. And I feel like when people tell me that their love language is physical touch, I have to ask you, like, what does that mean to you? And I know people might be like, oh, you don't know what physical touch is? For one, it means something different to everybody, because I hate when people use physical touch as a way to be sexual. And I've had that before, but then again, he was an older man. So it was just like, maybe he, just wanted the goods. I don't know. But, yeah, physical touch to some people means like sex. Like, they're touching you, but it's always in a sexual way. Like, they grabbing a boob, grabbing a tit, the same thing. Grabbing a boob, touching your ass, rubbing on your thigh, up to your vagina. Like, it's never just holding hands, or your leg is on mine, or you laying on my chest, or it's never that, or you massaging my hair, giving me a massage. It's never that. And that just made me think about, like, I would love to moisturize my man's beard, like moisturize his hair, or if he's bald, like, I will rub your bald head, okay? Whatever type of oil you put on there, I will oil it up for you. I will rub you down if you want me to. Even if you don't want me to, I'm be like, babe, I got you. Like, that's the type of girl I am. Okay? My man is going to be good. I'm going to make sure that he's good. So I feel like you have to understand your partner's love language. You can't go based off how you're used to giving love. Like, it's not going to work that way. I need a man to understand I'm a quality time girl. And then physical touch is like right behind it, right up there with it. But quality time is everything to me. If you ain't got the time, neither do I, and this is not going to work. So, yeah, quality time is very important to me, which some of you already knew if you listened to my first episode, because I think I said that in there. And I've said it in other episodes as well. But, yeah, like I said, listening to your partner, understanding them, and you cannot, like, let's just say if y'all are having a conversation, and I'm guilty of this too, like, instead of fully listening and comprehending, understanding what the person has said, I'm ready to respond. Like, and I heard on like a marriage boot camp episode, what's her name? Judge, I don't even know her name, but y'all know who I'm talking about. Judge Toller, I think that's her name. But she was like, that you cannot listen to respond. And I was like, girl, you are right. So I learned something that day. So I now try to listen and understand the person and where they're coming from. Now, I'm not going to lie. I'm not perfect. So in a heated situation, I might be listening, and then you say some shit I don't like, and now I'm talking. And then you might be like, can I listen? Can you listen and let me talk? And I might be like, go ahead. Like, but I do have to, you have to be okay with me, like, pause. And then I say what I say, because for one, I'm going to forget my points and what you were saying, just so that I can go back to it. So it's just like pause in between so I can get out what I'm saying. But you definitely have to listen to understand where your partner is coming from, how they feel, all of that. Someone who can communicate very well, because I feel like we're older, so you have to know how to communicate. It's not shutting down and all of that, because again, I was guilty of that in my younger years. I was just like, I'm not going to deal with this. Now, if I'm really pissed, I'm shutting down. Because it's like, I have to shut down or be like, give me my space. And we're going to come back to this later, because where I'm at now with my emotions and my anger, I might say something that I don't mean, and I don't want to take it there because I probably won't be able to take it back. And if this is my man, I love him, don't want to lose him. So let me chill. And I feel like you have to give your partner that space to, calm down. Don't be like, oh no, we're going to talk about it. Because if they say something to hurt your feelings, now you mad. And you can't really be mad, because anything that they said after they told you to give them space, you can't really hold that against them, because they told you, like, I need my space. So I need y'all to, like, bear with me. Excuse my voice. I'm a little under the weather. So yes, so this is how my voice is gonna sound. I might cough a little bit the rest of the episode, but yeah, just excuse my voice. I probably sound funny. I think it was a cold that I had that I never really got over. And I thought I was getting over it, but it snatched me up again. So for the rest of the episode, just excuse my voice. Yeah. So continuing on, I feel like also what makes someone a good man or a good woman is knowing how to pick your battles. Like, knowing when to be like, okay, I'm gonna let her have that, or I'm gonna let him have it. Like, it's not even worth it. Not saying that you're just like agreeing with them to just let it go, but I feel like you have to know, like, when to kind of be like, you know what, I'm just trying to be a partner right now. Like, I'm not trying to go against him or go against her. Like, I'm gonna just let her know, like, I see where you coming from, or let him know I see where you coming from. Do I agree? No, but I understand, and hopefully you see where I'm coming from, or give me a better understanding of where you're coming from. Like, I'm not trying to be against you, but we just have to understand each other's point of view, but understand that we're one at the end of the day. Because I have always heard that, oh my gosh, my voice. I have always heard that, like, you have to know when to throw in the flag and just let your partner have it. Like, you might not agree with them, but it's just like, am I really about to keep going back and forth until they understand my point? Now, if you feel very passionate about it, like it's something very serious, like cheating or something major as far as like lying about something, then yeah, I was about to say go toe to toe with them, but you kind of don't want to do that either. But you have to let them know, like, how can I put this? You have to let them know, like, I see what you're doing. I'm calling you out on your bullshit. And you know you were lying when you said such and such. These are my receipts. And I'm going to leave it at that. We don't even have to go back and forth about it. These are my receipts. I know that you were lying. Don't even try to play me like I'm stupid. And if that's what you're trying to do right now, we're going to have a problem. Like, just say it like that. And hopefully, seeing that you have these receipts and they know that they're lying, they'll shut up and let you have that one. But some people will be lying, know that they lying, and still try to wiggle their way out of it. But this is speaking for like mature relationships. None of that little petty BS that be going on nowadays. But yeah, I feel like knowing that you have a good man or good woman, like I said, it's about compromise. It's definitely about having your partner's back through anything and everything. They got your back where you lack it. They picking up the slack and vice versa. Like, it's pretty much you and them against whoever. I hate to say even your mom, but that's what it is sometimes. Not on anything crazy, but it's just like, if you, because I feel like people have these debates all the time where it's like, the son is stuck between like picking his mom's side or picking his wife's side. But I feel like when you marry somebody, this is your person now. Like, your mom will always be top tier, your parents will always be top tier, but this is the lady in your life. This is the lady that is going to pick you up through thick and thin, hopefully through thick and thin. Like, you chose this woman to be one with you, and you chose her for a reason. So I feel like your woman kind of one-ups your mom. That's how I feel. She can never take your mother's place, like, your mom is your mom, but I don't think your woman is in competition with your mama anyway. So, but I know how moms don't like to let their sons go. I feel like somebody that pushes you to be better, wants to see you do better, that wants to help you grow into a better individual. Or, like, for example, I have my podcast, It's My Baby. I love it. If there was a man, that was like, let's go over these topics. Let's see what, more you could add. Have you thought about marketing this way? I'm going to make sure that, I share your podcast here, there, get the word out, help you with whatever. Like, I'm going to be like, damn, this man is really, like, rooting for me. He wants to see me win. All of that, like, that would be amazing to me. I feel like you need somebody in your corner that is pushing you to be better, that wants to see you grow, that wants to grow with you. Like, that's very important. And, I always said that I would not entertain somebody on a serious level that is not trying to grow with me, that is not trying to, for one, that is not supporting my business or what I have going on. Because I feel like you should be promoting my podcast just as much as I do. Or that I want to do my erotic stories, be on top of me with it. And I'm not saying like you got to be up my ass with that, and but I'm just like, if I know my man has something going on, excuse me, or somebody that I was really interested in had something going on, and I'm gonna be like, did you do this and this today? Like, did you look at how you could market? Did you work on your brand or whatever? Like, did you do something related to that today? Make sure you stay on top of it and all of that. Like, so yeah, that's just me. But I feel like that's a good person for you because they want to see you win, and they're going to do whatever they can to help you with that. That's why support is major for me. Like, I pay attention to those who support me, down to my friends, my family. Like, I pay attention to that. I pay attention to who shares my stuff. Like, even if you don't listen because you don't have the time, you share my shit. I appreciate that. That goes a long way for me. Like I tell some of my friends, like, if you don't have time to listen, cool. But if you're not doing nothing to help a girl out, then I'm looking at you funny. Because that goes back to this post that I saw, which I'm not sure if I talked about this in one of my episodes, but it was like, your biggest supporters come from unfamiliar faces. And I was like, They sure do, because I, excuse me, I have peeped it. I really have. My support has been coming from unfamiliar faces. And yeah, it got me looking at people a little funny. But yeah, so if a man is really out here pushing me, supporting me, looking into how I can grow this way, that way, coming back to me like, oh yeah, I found this, whatever. I like that. Like, that's a turn on to me. Now I'm really looking at you like, okay, I like that. So yeah, somebody who wants to see you win, wants to see you better yourself, and they rocking with you, like they're on the same level and same page as you. It's not just one sided. Like, they want to grow while you stay where you at, because it's a lot of people who are with people who want you to sit back while they focus on their dreams and their passions, and they get where they need to go or they want to go, and you just stuck in the same spot. No, I don't agree with that. I'm not with that. We grow together. I support you, you support me. If you need something, I got you. If I need something, you got me. That's how it should be, in my opinion. And y'all know how I'm sick now. I did a lot of coughing today, and it's crazy because I'm recording this on the day that this part, on the day that I'm supposed to be dropping this episode. Yeah, so if you follow me on my social medias, I put up that I was going to get y'all the episode today, which I am. That's why we're doing this now. But I did a lot of coughing today, honey. Like, my throat still is hurting, like, when I cough, and it has like this burning feeling. So I got me some medicine or whatever. Well, cough drops and Ricolas. I'm not really a medicine person. I do my teas, my orange juice, Ricolas, cough drops. That's about it. Other than that, I'm not doing no Dayquil, NyQuil, Mucinex. I'm not doing any of that. So yeah, but a good example of a good partner is how I'm sick now. My man taking care of me. Like, he got his mask on, taking care of me, making me soup, giving me medicine, making sure I'm good. All of that. Like, to me, that is a good partner. And I would love that type of treatment. Okay, somebody that not necessarily doesn't mind getting sick, but it's like, if I get sick, I get sick. Like, I'm taking care of my woman. I would love that. Like, that would make me happy, because I'm gonna do the same for you. I'm gonna try my best not to get sick, but if I do, it's like, okay, make sure you take care of me. Hopefully we don't keep passing the germs to each other. But yeah, like, that's a good partner to me. And I have always said that I wanted, like, during that time of the month, like, I have always wanted a man to get me, like, a period basket. And it's kind of like a care package, but it's a period basket. It has, like, of course, your essentials, your pads, your tampons, your painkillers, and then your snacks that you might crave and all of that. If he knows you, then he'll know what type of snacks to get you. But yeah, I have always wanted that. I would think that it's the sweetest thing ever. And never got it. But yeah, I would love that. He can even get you a new set of period panties if that's what he wants to do. Yeah, he can even do that. Like, that would make me happy. It really would. As soon as that period gets to, like, a little real light, busting it open for him. Unless he's the type to, like, it don't matter how heavy you are, we running these lights, then I'll bust it up and in. But yeah, I would appreciate it. Like, I appreciate the little things. Little things go a long way for me. You don't have to go over the top. Like, no, I'm a girl that just appreciates what you do for me. Appreciates the fact that you're thinking about me, that you thought of me. Like, I appreciate that. You don't have to go above and beyond for me. Like I said, I'm a simple lady, But, yeah, like, it's just little things that make somebody a good partner, and just being attentive, listening to you. And, like, let's just say if you've been talking about something that you wanted to do, or, let's just say if it's like a snack that you couldn't find or whatever, or you've been craving, and they just randomly bring it to you, and I would appreciate it. I'd be like, damn, this man really listening to me. Like, and a lot of people don't listen. So I would appreciate that. I really would. It would make me happy. So I just feel like, of course, like I said, you have to really know the person that you're dealing with and their love language and all of that to properly love them. But it's the little things, for real, to be honest. I feel like most people don't really require much. You just have to listen to them. Like, if you listen to a person talk, they will tell you everything that you need to know, how to care for them, how to love them. If you listen, it's that simple. So I said, let me list a few things that I think is very important as far as someone who would be a good partner, a good man, good woman. Someone who is patient with you, who is kind, who is caring, generous, who has a big heart, especially if you have one. It is very important to find somebody that has a heart as big as yours, if not the same. Like, you can't be with somebody who doesn't have a big heart like you do, or is nowhere close to that, because they probably won't understand half the things. Like, because I have a big heart myself. I'm a lover girl. Like, I will do for you. If I rock with you, especially if I like you and I'm trying to my man you. Like, I'm doing some things for you. Okay, so you just have to be with somebody who has a heart like yours, who is just all around an amazing individual. Like, they were raised correctly. Let me just say that they were raised right, like a gentleman, or she a lady. That's how I feel. The big heart thing, and caring and generous, kind, romantic are top tier for me. Like, I can't overlook those when it comes to if somebody is a good man, good woman, would be a good partner. Like, those are very important to me. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this episode up. Thank you guys for tuning into another episode of Real and Raw with Reed. Thank you guys for bearing with me, even though you got this episode a little later than usual. Make sure you guys hit that plus sign button to follow me on whatever platform that you are streaming my podcast on. Do my posts and Q&As on Spotify and Spotify only. Make sure that you guys just share my podcast. Get everybody in on the mix. They're going to love it over here, just like you do. I will see you guys on Wednesday. Bye.